Robert Downey Jr. is one of America's most beloved actors. From roles in classic movies like Marvel's Iron Man and the Avengers series, and other classic films such as Tropic Thunder, Robert Downey Jr. has been on the big screen for what feels like forever. All of this time in the spotlight has earned Robert another accolade, as he is Hollywood's highest paid actor. RDJ has been in many incredibly successful movies, and as of this writing, 3 of the top 10 highest-grossing movies of all time have been co-starred by Robert. The Avengers series holds the title for the 1st, 5th, and 8th highest-grossing movies of all time. In these films, Robert Downey Jr. fittingly plays the eccentric millionaire Tony Stark. And the salary for the 2 latest Avengers films are definitely fit for Stark himself. These Marvel masterpieces have a combined budget of over $1 billion, and Robert Downey Jr. was paid $200 million for the pair of films. This amount of money dwarfed his $75 million earnings that gave him the title of 2014's highest paid actor. Robert Downey Jr. has made most of his large fortune in the acting world. His net worth is a whopping $300 million. With all that money, what could he even spend it on, you may ask? Well, one of the things that Robert Downey Jr. likes to throw his massive wallet at is his watch collection. Robert Downey Jr.'s watch collection is very important to him. He's been quoted as saying, "You can learn a lot about a man if you open up his jewelry box." And what we can learn by looking at his is that he sure does have a lot of dough. One of his very expensive watches, the Jaeger-LeCoultre, can be seen on screen in Iron Man 2. This watch is very luxurious and costs a massive $92,000. Robert owns 2 more Jaeger watches, one being the Jaeger Geophysic Universal Time, which retails for around $10 grand, and a Jaeger Reverso. The Reverso model that is owned by RDJ is the Rose Gold edition, which will set you back around $17 grand. RDJ is no stranger to Rolex watches either. He sports 2 notable Rolex timepieces. The first is the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Submariner, which he nicknamed the Green Money watch for its striking green dial. The Rolex company itself describes this incredibly eye-popping watch as the archetype of the diver's watch. If you want to own one of these watches for yourself, you better be prepared to pay around 15 grand. The next Rolex owned by Robert is a Rolex GMT Master 2, which is a much more subtle piece of wristwear. This one will run you around $10,000. One of the more expensive pieces in Robert's watch collection is a Patek Philippe Nautilus. This luxurious timepiece was a gift from his wife, and what a gift it was. This model of watch can run anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000, depending on what customization options that you choose. Another thing that Robert Downey Jr. spends his money on is cars. Like many A-list celebrities, RDJ is a huge fan of expensive cars. In particular, RDJ is a fan of Audis, and he owns a few different cars from this brand. He owns an Audi A8L, which is not only luxurious, but downright powerful as well. This car has a massive 4.2-liter 8-cylinder engine that can produce a whopping 374 horsepower. If you want to own a car like this for yourself, then you better prepare to shell out 80 grand. Robert Downey Jr. is no stranger to classic cars either. He's the owner of a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette, which appears to be the actor's favorite car to take a Sunday drive in. This retro roadster has a massive V8 engine inside and can reach a blistering max speed of 116 miles per hour. If you want to own one of these Corvettes, then you better be ready to open your wallet, because these retro cars can range from anywhere between $50,000 to $150,000 depending on their condition. But one of the most expensive cars in Robert Downey Jr.'s collection is a Ferrari California. This luxury sports car is that signature Ferrari red and costs a small fortune. The Ferrari California is a supercar with an absolutely massive 552 horsepower, but can get you speeds upward of 190 miles per hour. Robert Downey Jr.'s Ferrari California is no doubt fully customized, and probably ran him somewhere around 300 grand. Robert Downey Jr. isn't afraid to splurge on his houses either. The first of his many properties we'll be looking at is his fantastic Windmill Home in the New York Hamptons. The Edward DeRose Windmill Cottage looks straight out of a fairy tale. The front of the home is modeled after a working windmill in the area, but it is not a functioning windmill itself. Instead, it houses a library inside. This wonderful windmill home has a massive living area that's complete with a large fireplace. The backyard is home to a perfect poolside pavilion, which is perfect for relaxing during the summer months. The pool area also has a deck where you can catch some of the summer rays. But this amazing home didn't come cheap. Robert and his wife Susan were very particular about the appearance of the interior of the Windmill Home, and went above and beyond to suit their needs by hiring an interior designer. The interior designer that they hired, Joe Nahum, is a co-founder of the illustrious design firm Fox Nahum. The group decorated the house in a way that would stick to a general idea of what RDJ and Susan wanted, but adding the flair that Fox Nahum is known for. The Windmill House cost Robert Downey Jr. a mind-blowing $10 million, and that was before any of the interior decorating even took place. This house is a true testament to how deep RDJ's pockets really are, and show how important his home is to him. The whimsical Windmill Home isn't the only one belonging to Robert Downey Jr., however. The award-winning actor also owns a mansion in Malibu. Robert Downey Jr.'s Malibu Mansion just so happens to share a zip code with RDJ's on-screen alter ego, Tony Stark. Tony Stark's home lies in Point Dume, which is actually around 15 miles north of Robert Downey Jr.'s real-life residence. There are some more key differences about the actor's on-screen home and his real Malibu mansion. But Tony Stark's gigantic cliffside mansion in the Iron Man films is actually not even there at all. This amazing piece of cinematography is computer-generated, so you won't be able to find it on a map. The home belonging to Tony Stark would also be worth close to $100 million, which is a much steeper cost than Robert's real-life Malibu home. The Malibu Mansion was purchased by Robert Downey Jr. for only $3.5 million, and is packed with luxurious features that are sure to leave you impressed. It sits right on the Pacific Ocean and has a massive sliding glass door that extends from wall to wall. If you open this sliding glass door, it will lead you to the balcony of the home, where you can get a bird's eye view of the beautifully picturesque Pacific. All three of the bedrooms in Robert Downey Jr.'s Malibu home have doors that lead to either the backyard or the aforementioned balcony that extends around the house. The impressive 3,384 square foot home is complete with 3 bathrooms that are all adorned with luxurious blue glass tile. Robert Downey Jr. has an apparent fascination with pools and spas, as this Malibu mansion also houses a pool and whirlpool spa. Another feature of the home that takes advantage of the perfect California weather is the outdoor kitchen, which is perfect for hosting luxurious outdoor parties when weather is permitting. So, what's your favorite Robert Downey Jr. movie? Was it The Avengers, or maybe Spider-Man: Homecoming? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We would really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.